The sun is shining here in Conroe, Texas. We're in downtown Conroe. This is my hometown. I grew up here, and today we're going off script. We're just gonna walk around because I want you to see what's actually going on here in downtown Conroe. It is not the sleepy town that you may have heard about. It's not even the town I knew growing up. It's completely different. I mean, there's literally people brewing beer in brand new breweries. This is definitely that small town Texas feel, but it's coming to life. It's being revitalized. You've got a lot of really cool shops. This one I absolutely love. This one's called the Branding Iron. It's actually like a men's mercantile store. On Thursday nights here, I think it's once a month, they actually have a sip-in shop. You can grab a glass of wine. You can come up here to 202 Main. They've got live music. They've got a bar. They even have like a courtyard in the back with tons of food specials. The other cool thing about downtown Conroe too is you actually have the courthouse. That's where we started, at the downtown square. It's a small town Texas square. You can see the flags flying up there. Flip over there, Keith. Flip over there. You got the Owen Theater parked over there. And then all of these old buildings, like I actually tried to buy one. It's impossible now. They're starting to turn them over. They're turning them into some really, really cool projects. I don't know if you can see with the sun, but you've got this Lindsay Properties. You're gonna have, Class A office space and retail on the first floor, and then 2 or 3 floors of living. This was actually an old furniture store over here, and Lindsay, the same developer, is actually coming in over here, and he's gonna build on top of this building. They've got a project going on here. I don't know all the details. I probably should. I know the people to call. But they're doing a revitalization of this alleyway here, and they're going to have it lit up, so it's a nice, safe area for you to come and walk and check out. This is the restaurant we're headed to, Pacific Yard House. We're gonna pop in here, grab a bite. I say it's my favorite. I also love Red Brick Tavern. That's a really good one down here too. And it's called Pacific Yard House because it is on the old Pacific Railway right here. You do have a train running through town, just like you would expect for that small Texas town. I love what they did with this place. It's pretty sweet. Could we get a spot for 2? Sweet. So when you come inside here, it's obviously a totally different vibe. I think they spent like $1 million redoing the place. You're gonna have live music up over here. Good place to grab a beer, grab a bite to eat. Got wine, and then on the weekends, they're gonna have a bunch of different live music up here. Even during like the political campaigns, you'll see people host events up here. You'll have company parties. So it really is a good, fun place to come grab a bite to eat, which is what we're gonna do. That was pretty good. What's the scoop next door?
All right, new place. It's called Game Changers.
Okay.
So, bar, arcade, food, just opened up.
And it's like a brand new concept, pretty
Brand
much.
new concept, literally the name, Game Changers. They want to be a game changer in downtown Conroe.
For downtown Conroe. Oh, nice. No, man, Kyler.
This is Kyler.
Kyler with a K. So what is this place? Is this an arcade with food and drink? Is it a bar that has arcade games? Is it a restaurant?
I like that we check all the boxes. This is a 4-man. You cannot these are almost impossible to find. And so nothing's more fun than, you got 4 guys who are about my age beating the hell out of these games.
And what were you saying about all the machines are authentic, like they're original?
What makes ours legitimate? These are our state of Texas from 1985. These are actually the old games. These are original cases from the old games. Trying to find these.
What do you got?
I got $100 so that I can beat you at that game.
I'll take it out of your next paycheck. Let's do it. Perfect. This is the jam right here.
Yeah.
NBA Jam.
Literally the jam.
This is the jam for real.
And you hear that all the time when guys. I mean, like I said, I'm significantly.
I haven't played that one in a while.
I'm significantly older. When I find guys who are my age, and you have Punch Out, and you spent so much time playing Punch Out.
I never played Punch Out.
It's an old boxing game, and then of course you get the classics.
Donkey Kong,
Donkey Kong, and once again, 1989.
I never played Tron. I saw the movie, but
fantastic game. We do have to keep an eye on the little ones because when you do have kids in here, it tends to get a little bit destructive.
Yeah.
As we all were, little boys growing up, you get something. Check this out. What's that? And you throw it. So you keep an eye on that. But knock on wood.
What's going on upstairs?
Private parties quite a bit. The patio is fantastic if you care to look at it.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Yeah, so I've got a fantastic Elvis impersonator coming to come play here.
When?
In April. It's going to be fantastic.
I need the date.
I'm going to have him play April 27th.
My grandfather's a huge Elvis guy.
He's going to play out here. He's fantastic. When you're walking down the street, anywhere in here, you're going to be outside because I'm going to elevate the stage and he's going to be out here playing. It's going to be spectacular. I mean, if no one else showed up here but me, I'd have the best time of my life.
This is kind of that South by Southwest weather. There's like the energy,
Man,
got the wristbands, the Elvis impersonator. We would crush South by Southwest, like 9 days straight of just going to events and everything. It's like, they really should have a downtown like like festival like that. So at 8 o'clock,
8
it
o'clock,
turns into a
strictly
bar,
adults,
adults only.
Absolutely.
How late are y'all open on the weekends?
Midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning.
Just depends on if you're still vibing.
Yeah,
at
we're
1.
still vibing. We're still keeping it open. Like I said, we have a burlesque show on February 10th.
Burlesque?
The only burlesque show in Montgomery County, Conroe, is happening here on February 10th.
Are they like up on the bar? Or?
In this room we have next door. And
Can we go next door and check it out?
Absolutely.
Oh, this is sweet.
Well, this is pretty. This is pretty.
Is this almost like a secret? Like try to get in.
Right. So when you get in here, people sit around and they go, okay, now we're in here. Everybody's doing this for a few minutes.
So it's not glued down. It's fair game.
And so I took all that other stuff and I replaced it with things that made it go. Well, that's not it. So then finally you'll come to the part where
there you go.
It is. When we have the burlesque performers, once we start the show, nobody comes in, nobody comes out.
So it's a show.
It's a show.
Tickets or?
Absolutely, tickets are on sale online. And like I said, we're really, really happy to do that. It's the first time it's ever happened in this town.
Is that like a kind of scandalous thing to do, or?
I think that they've had a lot of popularity in Houston for a long time, and just unfortunately COVID took out a lot of places that were viable venues for some of the girls. And actually, I had hired them at one of my places I had in Houston. And when I got up here, I said, "Hey, how do you feel like making a drive?" And they said, "For you,
Sure.
not a problem."
Cool.
So we're able to get.
Is it Abby?
Yeah.
I know it.
He's awesome. Wait, cut. How do you know the exact burlesque girl in all of Houston, Keith?
Well,
She's the best.
She's the best. She's an incredible. She's a great performer. I mean, and she checks all the boxes for a great performer. She's spectacular. So and that being said, once again, we're bringing in a lot more liquors and making this, and bringing in jazz on Thursday nights. We're just going to have a torch singer and a girl and a keyboard player, and just bring in and soften up the mood. And I don't want, we're staying away from the word speakeasy because, we're a bar that everybody knows of and it's next to a bar. In my mind, speakeasies are always places that are behind tire shops or butcher shops or barber shops.
Yeah, I feel like Conroe's underserved. There's so many people moving here.
Sure.
And it's like, why, we want places like this. We want them to take off.
Sure.
Somebody's got to roll the dice. I will say, people are used to having to go into Houston for an experience like this. A lot of the experiences we see here in Conroe are maybe a little more just down to earth, not quite as curated experience. And it's great, you go to Vernon's Barbecue, it's a staple.
Spectacular.
It's different than what you go and expect to get in the Woodlands if you go to Fleming's or something like that. They're different things and it's great. You can bring your dog, wear your flip-flops, but it's cool to see some kind of, I guess, a blend of authentic downtown Conroe being, I don't know, having its game upped just a little bit.
Sure, we were very cognizant of where we were coming with the soon-to-be openings of residentials coming into downtown.
Yeah.
We checked the boxes for things to do that were not just a restaurant with maybe live music, which is fantastic, but we just, you can only have so many Mexican restaurants in a row for 11th one, so we wanted to do something a little bit different.
There are a lot of Mexican
but just in general. But
like,
how many can you have? So we thought we'd do something.
You can have a lot.
So this room is kind of, don't look at it, but use this room for classes. Like tomorrow night, I'm gonna teach my class here.
Cool. Wine class or whiskey?
Tomorrow night's wine. Tomorrow night's corkscrew you. These first couple ones are on me.
So we just show up.
You
and
just
drink
show up.
free
It's
wine?
not going to be full glasses of wine, obviously, but it'll be a sampling of 4 or 5 different wines, and I'll pick a topic like wines by bald guy or wines by women, or wines by or a region or a particular varietal from a particular region, or that grape from around the world, something like that. Something a little more eclectic and esoteric than just red wine.
Cool.
So it's a little bit more fun, and it opens it up for everybody. And then we'll have our class that are a little bit more serious because we're heightening the caliber of wine that we'll be serving next door. And of course, we're laying the groundwork for what we're going to do later.
Cool. Oh, that's good. It's not too hot.
It'll build. It'll build and then stop. And it's wonderful for that reason. I love it.
I'm trying to pin it. I know it, but I don't know it.
So what you have is Tyra chili.
Is there a little milk in there?
Coconut milk,
Coconut milk, that's what it is.
ginger, lemongrass, lime leaves.
And you just
and a few other
you just
things.
take shots of it or what?
No, that is available as a broth in any of our soup bowls.
He's laughing at me. I don't know. I just took a shot of it, so I'm like,
Well, we'll give you a shot of that super hot ultra sauce.
hard pass. I'll die. Cool. So noodle bowls, ramen bowls, fried spicy Asian stuff.
All of that.
And to go, no dine-in?
Oh, absolutely. So let me show you. It's your dining room.
Oh, nice.
So, and then when they get here, then we use for share. So we have things here for all of our guests. And after 5, you can get an adult beverage to go with your ramen.
And then you can keep ordering food.
And yes, you can keep ordering food.
Sweet.
Live music, 9 o'clock every night, whether it's open mic or a band, they're doing something.
Every night.
That's what I've been told.
There you go. Cool.
Come on now.
Sweet, sweet. So I guess I ended up with a free boba
Yeah.
tea at Dragon Bowl C. So that's pretty cool. Right next door, we've actually filmed there like a year ago. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is the oldest barbershop in all of Texas.
Yeah.
Still
yeah.
open, so
Yeah.
that's pretty sweet. You can go get your hair cut there. Red Brick Tavern is another great restaurant that I told you
Absolutely.
about. I always end up there on Sundays, and I forget that it's Sunday gospel brunch.
Yeah.
You cannot
Brunch.
hear, but it's
Incredible.
awesome. They've got like banjos and like, I guess, is it gospel music or what
Yeah,
is it?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and but the food's amazing there. And then you were just telling me they've got Conroe Art League. What is that?
Yeah, yeah. So there's an art gallery just right across the street here.
Hold on, we're gonna get interrupted. So, like we said, Pacific Yard House, you got a train.
Yeah. There's two railroads bisect right in downtown Conroe.
Where's
So-
the other one? Is right
So
over
yeah,
there?
just right down there. So you
So
got
they
the
just-
Union Pacific and the Santa Fe rail lines
Clash of
cross
the
right
Titans.
here. So this is it's a common noise, and you just get used to it.
And they're building these condos right next to it.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm imagining that they're gonna soundproof it as
Yeah.
much as possible.
Yeah.
And, it just is what it is. When I lived in Austin, we lived like right on I-35, and it was pretty loud. What else do people need to know about down here?
And I think the thing to know is you've got so much new, but it's also combined with so much rich history and culture. Downtown Conroe is actually a cultural district recognized by the state of Texas. This area just has so much life and energy, and while there is new coming in, there's still a respect to what makes it authentic and real. And I think you can feel that when you walk around, when you talk to people, that this is not your everyday district.
Yeah, and that's what, like, I obviously am trying to communicate what Conroe's like to everyone on our channel. But what's been interesting is walking around here today, I'm reminded, like, this is a really old building. Like, this is
Oh, yeah.
real. This
Yeah.
isn't like, you'll see, like, don't get me wrong, the Woodlands is a totally different thing, but they try to curate, a feeling. This is like just how it was.
Yeah.
It's just a 100-year-old building or whatever it is. And so seeing these spaces, it's cool that you've got restaurateurs that have had success in other places that view Conroe as a place to, start
Absolutely.
their next business. So obviously hopeful for them, but you still have the railroad running through. You can get you a boba tea and check it out. So I know this video probably doesn't seem like it was super put together. I'm glad it took a turn the way that it did. Hopefully this conveys to you the authenticity of Conroe. Michael, thanks for having us
Absolutely.
and kind of telling us what the scoop actually is. If you want to know more about Conroe, not just what's going on in downtown Conroe, we actually have a full vlog on Conroe, Texas. It's going to tell you everything you need to know about why this area is growing so much, not just downtown. And as always, if you're thinking about moving here, reach out to us. We make these videos for you guys. Give us a call, shoot us a text, send us a quick email. That way we can help you make a sweet move right here to Conroe, Texas.